Okay, I just got these two things that I don't love. I like this one better than this one. But I put some collage paper on it a long time ago. I just came back in here and thought maybe I could do something with this because I don't love that. I think I'm gonna start on this one first. But this is stuff you can always correct because paint works that way. You can paint over something. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take you along for the ride. Let me make sure you can still see it. Yeah. I'm not covering up all of it, just some of it. I really like those red things, so I might put them back. But I'm taking some of them off with that black, just because I didn't like the way it turned out. And I don't know that I'll put them back, but you can always put things back, is I guess what my point was. And this is collage flower paper right here. It's gift paper. So I don't really need a pop of anything down here. I'm just putting that there because I wanted to clean that off. I want this to kind of be smooth. You can get that with like a business card or a credit card or something. But when this dries, I'm going to do something else to it. I just don't know what yet. I do want to make sure and cover that just a little bit better and have a clean slate. So, you have to tell me if you're watching, where you're watching from. It's my friend girl Nina that I get inspired by all the time, watching from Australia. Carolyn, what about you, boo girl? I need to clean these palette knives. You can see how they are leaving scratchy marks. And it's fine, but I was kind of going for that flat, smooth look here. And I'm not getting it because these need to be cleaned. You can get these things so cheap, y'all. I keep meaning to go to Dollar Tree and see what I can find for mark making, too. Probably some water and a brush would fix that, but since I'm gonna paint over it, I'm not too worried about it. This one, I don't know. I kind of like it, but it's not loose enough. It's just kind of real, everything on it's real intentional. So I'm gonna do something sort of unintentional on it. And I don't know what that'll be. I like this blue acrylic pen a lot. I know I talk about these all the time, so if you've bought them, you have to let me know. I don't make any money from that. I guess if you went through my Amazon store, I would, but it'd be like 13 cents, so please don't feel like you have to, because you don't. But look how pretty that blue is. Just pops. And that's not truly, truly free. Like I'd like maybe do some kind of ink or something, but I want some of the area to be a little bit blank. So I don't know what to do with this one. These little green spots down here didn't show up as much as I wanted them to. So, because I still like them, I'm gonna take a pencil, whatever these things are. I think somebody told me they were called China markers. Let's see if I can circle a couple. Yeah, that's cool. I don't love the way that feels on that white paint, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what this is, like charcoal or graphite or something, but I do not love the way that feels. It sort of feels like, I don't even want to say the word because I hate it so much. But chalk, ugh. There we go. So, I bought some of these in white and then a set of multicolors to try. And I painted some white matte acrylic paint right here. So I don't like the way those two things combine. And it's funny how easy those things are to remember whenever they bother you on a sensory level. Otherwise, I'll make the same mistake a lot of times with like gouache or those neo colors or whatever. But if it's a sensory thing that I don't like the way it feels when I do it, I don't often forget that. Because it's nails on a chalkboard to me. That's what I'm thinking about while I'm doing this. But this made these pop, so I'm glad I did that. And if you can't see it because this is out of the picture, I'll show you. Just helped those pop a lot, so I like that. I put blue pastels over that. I really like the way that looked too. I don't know what this gift paper is, but I got it for somebody's actual gift, and then I just liked it, so I used it. I used that China marker right there too. But maybe I'll sleep on that one and see if I like it better, because that does help having that down there. But something in this area up here is still not feeling right to me. Maybe just take out some of those blue dots. I don't know. It's so frustrating. Sometimes it's harder starting on an older painting than it is on a newer one. And I mixed that mint green, so I can't duplicate that. I wonder if I did like a, this is something you can't undo unless you fix it with some spray. So this will be pretty wild to do, but I'm just gonna try it, see what happens. Just break it up a little bit with some yellow shapes. There's an oil stick. Yeah, and this is Paul Rubens oil sticks. You can get those on Amazon too. I'll link them to my storefront too, but y'all, it's not gonna make me a bunch of money, so don't feel like you need to do that. See if that helps break those up a little bit. It does. I might have needed to do that with something more opaque, but you can always blend it a little bit. The only thing is there's oil pastel under there. I'm not gonna try and blend the color. I sort of want it to be more opaque, and it's got some areas that are see-through or whatever, because that's how those things operate. Let's see. And if I spray this with fixative, I can obviously go over this with a yellow brush. A lot of people take some transparent paper and try things like this before they ruin their painting, and I think that's a great idea. It's just one art supply I haven't purchased, which is shocking, because anytime somebody shows me something I think it's a good idea, it seems like I go buy it. But I do think that helped a lot. Helped that blue area up there. There's some wrinkles in this paper, but I'm not too worried about it. This is obviously a problem. But yeah, so this is just something fun I'll probably frame and maybe put in a bathroom or something, or give it away as a gift or whatever. It's no real heavy skill level. This was just painting a bunch of colors, doing some collage, making some marks in here, using a brush and using a palette paint spreader, using some crayon things, oils, pastels, acrylic stick. This is oil pastels, and I like it better now that I put that yellow up there. I think I'm gonna put some yellow in this corner just to bring that all together. Yeah, I like that. And then it's just, I don't know, flows better, I think, with that. And I don't know anything about composition, so for me, I'm just like, it flows better for my eyes. That's what I can tell you. And I will probably, just because it's not symmetrical, I need to, not that it's not symmetrical, it's not even. These that I didn't outline because they were on this gray paint, I'm gonna go ahead and outline them, even though it's not gonna show as much as the white. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because maybe later it'll bother me. I don't want to have to go back. So I'm gonna spray it with some fixative tomorrow. And if I want to do anything else to it, these things that I did tonight should be okay. Sometimes it takes a couple of times of spraying it, but it should be all right. And I'm not really sure how to make this not pick up that oil pastel without just a fixative, so that's just gonna be something I have to do. But yeah, look how much better that looks with that yellow right there. Okay, so let's go back and try and do something with the composition of this one. See if it's dry yet. It's not really dry. I still have to tear the collage paper off the edges here. I'll wait and do that. but I'm not sure what I want to do there. I might put some of those yellow shapes on there, but it needs to dry. I don't know that they would really go right there, but another color probably would. Maybe I do that with the red. This will really be something that you can't go back if I do it. They really don't need to go beside those, I don't think. So I'm gonna do it like this. Just see if I like it better. And should have waited on my paint to dry. The story of my life. Yeah. Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. Everything is a song. But that is the story of my life. I'm forever not wanting to wait for paint to dry. All right. Okay. I'm going to see if I even like that. That's a lot more red than the other red I used earlier. The red I used earlier was a paint, and then I did a pastel over it. So I don't love it, but maybe, you know, green and red are complementary colors. Maybe if I bring that red down here, like this, just a couple spots, it'll help it make a little bit more sense that those are up there. I don't know. Y'all, I might have done something I can't undo. Well, I can't undo it. I can spray it, paint over it, whatever. But I do think I'm going to put something in the top left corner there of that. That is white paint, but it's not exciting me. So I'll just use this yellow paint stick since I have it out anyway. Throw some yellow up in that corner. These things are creamy. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna look at these for a while before I decide if I'm finished. But I still don't feel like it looks loose enough. You can tell this is not my regular style. I'm trying to keep everything kind of loose and funky. But for now, let's see where we landed. This one, still like that yellow. Probably need to spray it and then do another layer of that. And then this one, I need to do something else with that. We shall see what happens tomorrow. Thanks for joining me in my insomnia.